morning, dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are doing well. Today we are just continuing with the previous class. Yesterday also we discussed the chapter Weather in the Storm in Assam. I hope that all you remember the story and also the content of the chapter. I told you that we are discussing with the main character Prashant. He is a 19-year-old teenager and there in his village and also in his state there happened a super cyclone. Okay, we were discussing with that yesterday and we are just continuing with that. Page number 40 in your Moments textbook, second paragraph. Prashant, all of 19 years, decided to step in as leader of his village, if no one else did. He organized a group of youths and elders to jointly pressurize the merchant once again to part with his rice. This time, the delegation succeeded and returned triumphantly. Wading through the receding waters with food for the entire shelter, no one cared that the rice was already rotting. Branches from fallen trees were gathered to light a reluctant and slow fire on which to cook the rice. For the first time in 4 days, the survivors at the cyclone shelter were able to fill their bellies. His next task was to organize a team of youth volunteers to clean the shelter of filth, urine, vomit and floating carcasses and to tend to the wounds and fractures of the many who had been injured. I told you that Prashant is 19 years old. This 19 years old Prashant, he became as a leader for such kind of a movement to rehabilitate the victims of our super cyclone. That means if no one else is there to lead such kind of a thing, he has to become a leader. Somebody is needed there always. To move forward, somebody is needed, some hope they need. All the one need a hope. He became that ray of hope for them. And he organized a group of youths and elders to jointly pressurize the merchant once again to part with his rice. That means he asked for the help of some youth volunteers to took part in the venture to help these victims of cyclone. That means they pressurized the merchants to part with means share their rice once again. Then only those who are staying back in the shelter will get food. Because till that time they were having some green coconuts alone, nothing but from that. So this time the delegation was succeeded and they returned triumphantly. The delegation, the word delegation which means assignment. Delegation means assignment. Assignments or task. The task that they took, that means to pressurize the merchants to part with their rice, that was their task. This time they were succeeded and they came back triumphantly. Triumphantly means what? Successfully. Triumphantly means successfully. They came back successfully. That means they got the rice from the merchants. Wading through the receding waters with food for the entire shelter, they became satisfied. That means wading. We have already discussed that word in the previous class. Do you remember? Move effortlessly through water. That is the meaning of wading. I hope you remember. So wading through the receding waters, they understood that it will make them happy. Those who are residing in the shelter, it will make them happy. No one cared that the rice was already rotting. Branches from fallen trees were gathered to light a reluctant and slow fire on which to cook the rice. And nobody cared that the rice was already rotting. Rotting means it is getting damaged or it is not good in taste. But nobody cared that because for the first time during the 4 days in that shelter, it is the first time they are getting enough food for them and it is the first time their bellies are full. Bellies means stomach. And they cooked that rice with the help of some green twigs. Okay. For the first time in 4 days, the survivors at the cyclone shelter were able to fill their bellies. His next task was to organize a team of youth volunteers to clean the shelter of filth, urine, vomit and floating carcasses and to tend to the wounds and fractures of many who had been injured. His next task was to clean the shelter, because it was a pathetic condition that they were living. That means it was full of the 2,500 people are there, so it is not a simple task to clean that entire shelter. So for them it was a difficult task, a tiresome task to clean the shelter. That means it is full of dirtiness, that means filth, urine, vomit, and the floating carcasses also. Carcasses means we have discussed that. Do you remember? The dead bodies of both human beings and also animals. Okay. So it was a tiresome task for them. Next paragraph. On the 5th day, a military helicopter flew over the shelter and dropped some food parcels. It then did not return. The youth task force gathered empty utensils from the shelter. Then they deputed the children to lie in the sand left by the waters around the shelter with these utensils on their stomachs to communicate to the passing helicopters that they were hungry. The message got through, and after that the helicopter made regular rounds of the shelter, airdropping food and other basic needs. On the 5th day, it is their 5th day in that shelter, and that 5th day a military helicopter flew over the shelter and dropped some food parcels. For them, a military helicopter had dropped some food parcels to them. It then did not return. The thing is that once they got food from these military helicopters, but after that no one came there and they didn't get anything. The youth task force gathered empty utensils from the shelter. Then they deputed the children to lie in the sand left by the waters around the shelter with these utensils on their stomachs. That means the youth task, these volunteers including Prashant and his companions, they told the children in that shelter to gather the utensils. Utensils means the vessels that we are having food. And they gathered the utensils from the shelter and asked them to keep that utensils on the stomach and lie there in the sand. Okay, do you get me? Yes. That means they have to lie there in the sand, keeping the utensils on their stomach. The picture in the page number 40 will make it you clear. The idea it will make you clear. Just look at the picture in page number 40. That means the children are lying there with the utensils on in their stomach. You might have seen. Yes, that this happened, or they told them to do like this just because that they want to communicate to the authorities that they need food and they are very hungry. In order to communicate this thing, the youth task asked the children to do so. To communicate to the passing helicopters that they were hungry. For what purpose they did so? For communicating the helicopters that they are very much hungry. In order to communicate that thing, they did so. The message got through, and after that, the helicopter made regular rounds of the shelter, airdropping food and other basic needs. Their effort was successful, and the military helicopters found them and they understood. The message was successfully communicated, and after that helicopter took regular rounds and they got food parcels from the helicopters. They used to drop food parcels to the Red Cross shelter regularly, and every day they got the food parcels. We have just discussed 2 short paragraphs, likewise what we did yesterday. So read the paragraph and note down the difficult words. Try to learn the meanings too. The word deputed here means, deputed here means assign. Okay, the children are assigned to do so. Okay, children are deputed to do so. Then they deputed the children to lie in the sand. That means they are assigned to do so. That's the meaning of the word deputed. Okay. So read the paragraphs and try to learn the meanings too. This is enough for you today, and we can continue the lesson tomorrow. Thank you.